Merrick Rees Hamet opens this magazine or pamphlet, whatever you want to call it, by saying that Carroll Runyon's development of what he saw implied in the Golden Dawn manuscripts makes sense to him, and how it relates to Kevin Townley's microcosmic development, bringing out these things within yourself to connect to the macrocosm, the universe at large, made, sense to him. The flaming sword, the lightning flash, is basically the same thing. You're going down and then towards the left. So, crown, wisdom, understanding, mercy, severity, firmness, glory, foundation, kingdom are, back up again. This doesn't really go into the snake, but there's something slightly unexpected here. The colors make sense. The ox head is air, the water is blue, and red is the teeth. That's the fire letter. But front back, instead of right left, being meme, and sheen being right left, was something I didn't quite expect. We have the hand gestures. In the set of 8, having the Kabbalistic deity name, Egyptian entities that are treated like deity name, archangel, color, magical image, planet, and magical note for this. We have Jacob Boehm and his different variations that back up this idea of an 11 sphere Kabbalah, because honestly, having the crown, your head, and the center of your chest, one of them's got to be theoretical. That doesn't make any sense. They do use a 24 letter system, and that's why they have their breaths to the count of 24. There were different variations of Aramea. They call the language they're using Phoenician. I don't know of any manuscript that says that, but it is a term that people use. People say Biblical Hebrew. I don't think that's entirely accurate because they didn't call it that themselves, and the Hebrews weren't distinct in using it, and you really couldn't tell them apart from the Sea people or the Canaanites or whatever, by their material culture or their psychological culture for that matter. I like the hand gestures. There are affirmations that they use with all this. There are clenching exercises at a particular point of all this. Now, 24 times 24 would make for a fair length meditation session. And so when you combine this with the affirmations and repeated over and over and over again, there's bound to be certain experience with it, and things that can mix with it. Because obviously you want basic techniques of experience. I talk about my 7 magical techniques, and of course the secret one is the earth sphere. And for the earth sphere here, they show the breakdown of spirit and elements. And this sort of principle can be used when going up, the different shapes within the sphere, of how to say, oh, this part of the shape is this element or planet or whatever. So it shows that you can do that, clear up. So it's not just some general statement. There's parts within that statement that make it up. Of the attributes thereof. Visualizations are combined with these things. And when you're in each part of your body or the ritual, whatever, you commune with those parts of yourself and the beings that are connected to that. If you so choose to do it that way, it definitely is a way for them to direct your experience as well. And of course, there was some biblical influence, not just from the Kabbalah, but otherwise, on Carroll Runyon's view of these things that we see here.